Reporting live from Pretoria Boys High School. We got a game featuring Jeppe Boys High School.
And that's 1 minute to go until tip-off.
We're live, baby.
We're live. Welcome, everybody. We out here in Pretoria Boys High School.
We like to call this the business end.
The business end.
It's the first teams.
You know, it's the main event.
That's right.
The main event.
The one
the hype game.
For. That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. This is the game every team looks forward to at the end of a good match week.
Now, everybody at home, I don't want anybody to be alarmed or confused. We're going to be playing 8 minutes, 4 quarters, stop-start. Still going to be a long and entertaining game. I know that we've got 2 minutes of every single quarter, but we're going to be okay.
We're going to be okay, yeah. We're going to be okay. The Jeppe boys with the pre-match ritual here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the crowd just continuing the vibe. Okay.
A little bit of vibe.
It's just a little bit of a vibe, you know?
A little bit of
just
vibe.
a little bit of a vibe.
We got 2 very experienced coaches that are lining up today.
Yes, sir.
We can't leave the coaches out.
We can't leave the coaches out.
They're
we
the
can
ones
rave as much as we can about the players, but you know, at the end of the day,
talk about the coaches. On the other side, on one side, on the Jeppe side, we've got Andy Lesope. He needs no introduction.
He needs no introduction. Legend of the game.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Current coach of Jozi Nuggets as well.
Yeah.
He does his job.
He does his job,
very
and he does
coach,
it well.
Very precise. He asks a lot out of his team.
Yeah.
And we should expect just as much of physicality from the second team as we can see in the first team.
Yeah.
But he's a very, very good coach. And on the other side, in the absence of Welcome Mokwena, we've got Coach Emmanuel Shine.
Yeah. An old boy of Pretoria Boys High, of course.
That's right. Big-time baller.
Big-time baller.
He's the one that's going to be taking care of the side in the absence of Welcome Mokwena today. That's Coach Emmanuel Shine.
Yeah.
Well, Coach Danny and Ludwig on the whistle today.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, no, our referee, you got to talk about the refs too. Everybody got to get involved. We talk about the players,
we're getting everybody in.
Talk about the fans, even the parents. Shout out to the parents for coming out, seeing their kids play for the first time in almost 2 years.
Yeah,
hasn't it been?
Yeah. It's been almost 2 years since we've had a proper match day like this.
Yeah.
Here at Pretoria Boys High School, and it's good to have parents out.
Happening.
It's good to have the boys in the stands again. And let's have a good game.
Let's have a good game. It's tip-off.
Let's have a good game. It's tip-off. As always, I would say we should expect a very aggressive game from Jeppe, especially from the first team.
Also, shout out to the 2016 MVP in the house.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Shout out to the 2016 MVP offensive in the house. I mean, that was a special player.
Oh, yes.
I remember coaching at St. Albans one time, and he was there. He
was just cooking.
DHS.
He was just cooking.
I think he went on an 11-0 run by himself to ice the game. He was a special player, man. It's good to have him in the house. Always good to have all boys coming out to support the old first team. I think it's very, very important for the kids to understand that, you know what, you can come back.
You can come back and,
if you play hard enough, you'll get some old boys that are really special to come and tell you how special you are.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you got to prove that you're special.
Yeah.
And let's see if these boys can prove that they're special.
A lot of athleticism in the warm-up. I saw on both sides there
very much
dunks.
so. There were a lot of dunks from both sides. I'm expecting a very post-orientated game here.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a very post-orientated game, but let's see what the team's got for us.
All right, we're going up there for the jump ball. Everybody good. The clock is good. The table is good. Commentators are good. The fans are good.
Let's get it.
Go. Tip off. Let's go. First team game.
Jeppe
versus Boys High at Pretoria Boys High live on a Saturday.
Number 1 is Jeppe with the ball. Number 4 gets it. Number 1 gets it again. Number 23 pulls up with the 3.
That was a very composed shot. Good ball movement to start off. Pretoria Boys High bringing the ball up, and first thing to talk about is the turnover.
This has been the message of the day from Pretoria Boys High.
That is the talk of the town today.
That is the talk of the town. We've seen a lot of turnovers from all the Boys High teams today, especially the A teams, which is quite surprising to see.
That's right. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Very physical already inside. Jeppe on the transition.
Hey!
Looks like great hands.
Great hands on defense.
Boys High.
Boys High number 13, bring it up.
That's a very fast-paced game.
Fortunately, misses that layup.
Okay. So we're covering baseline to baseline.
We're going baseline to baseline here.
It's a very up and down game already, man.
Boys High's number 6 on the inbound. And that's a turnover.
It's a turnover,
Once
coach.
again.
That's a turnover, coach.
Boys High ball again.
Mr. Shine just making his voice heard a little bit there, reminding the refs that it's a stop-start game.
Gotta remind the refs.
Gotta stop the game there.
And that's a three from Boys High's number 13. Great three-pointer. Ball movement from Jeppe. Going straight to the rim, and he misses. Rebound from number 10. Number 30 bringing the ball up. Number 13 again on the three.
Let me tell you something. He makes that first one in the corner. You give him a second one. You're going to leave him free again. You can't leave him free for too long. He's going to make some.
Can't leave him again. He's going to make that. You can't let someone like that heat up, you know?
That's right. That's right. He's a good shooter.
Boys, that's number 11 on the wing.
I'm expecting Jeppe to fix that in the long run.
Looks like Jeppe's first team is also
by
playing.
Jeppe in the passing lane. That's a big time foul.
That's a big time
foul.
That's
a reach by number 30. That's a reach by number. Jeppe's been. All the teams today have been absolutely great on the defensive end.
Definitely.
Hands in the passing lane, very, very aggressive.
Definitely.
They're here for defense.
When a man is beat, they understand what help defense means.
That's right.
That's a three from Jeppe. That's
just far short, but he's getting loose. I think that's his first shot of the game, nothing wrong. Number 6 bring up the ball.
Bring up the ball, giving it to number 30.
Number 6 needs to, Boys High needs to run some offense.
Number 13 up. They can't keep leaving number 13 open on the wing, you know?
Yeah.
Especially on that three-point line. Number 30.
Boys are running
asking his players to cut.
Jeppe's still in the 2-1-2 defense. It seems like it's a senior defense that everybody is accustomed to, which is pretty good. Then you don't have to explain too many.
You don't have to explain too many
intricacies from the lower team.
Yeah.
They already understand the system.
Great hustle from
Great hustle. But number 7 holds on. Very, very strong. This is the composure that we talk about in the seniors.
Precisely.
Jeppe comes in, swings the ball around, not a lot of bouncing, making sure that they get the right pass.
They're getting that ball movement right, you know, and that's a turnover right there. Boys has number 6.
A little indecisive there.
Gives it out.
Number 13 giving up a free shot just to set up some offense.
Goes to the lane himself.
Oh
yes, and he misses that.
It's a very nice move. Unfortunately, couldn't get the finish there. Jeppe goes on the transition.
And that's a turnover from Jeppe. They love running.
Jeppe likes to run.
They love running. Not only are they aggressive, but they're athletic as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're very athletic. You can just hear the Jeppe coach demanding no fear from his players.
No fear whatsoever. And it's a bit of an unprecedented day, right? Because we haven't had fans for quite some time. Fans are coming back.
You need to play some press, you know?
Yeah, everybody's excited.
From Boys High, and that's a miss. Jeppe's number 10 attacking. Number 1 brings it up, misses that. Just hits the iron. And some composure from number 13.
Got to set up
slowing the ball down.
It's a stop-start game.
Number 11 going straight to the hoop.
Oh, that's a Boys High ball.
That's a Boys High ball.
Just that 3 points on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Just that 3 points on the scoreboard.
It's just a 3-pointer.
Yeah, just that 3 points on the board.
Hey,
great help defense there from number 23.
And he saves the ball. Okay, that was some great defense from Jeppe.
Number 30. Swinging it to number 13. Number 6 has got an open shot. He's going to take
from
that.
The 3-point line, and that sinks. That sinks from number 6.
We like to talk about simple basketball.
Yeah.
Move it from one side to the other side, a little bit around the horn, get an open shot. You got to hit
simple stuff. Jeppe crowd coming through with some passion outside. That's what we love to see. We've been missing this for 2 years,
is about, man.
We've been missing this for 2 years now.
Honestly, 2 years been too long for us.
2 years too long, man. Good screen from number 11 from number 13. Number 30 on the ball. Number 11 gets tripped.
I tell you what, the way Boys High started this game, You would think that they'd be in a little bit of trouble going forward, but in the last 2 minutes, they've really picked it up on the defensive end, getting some good shots on the offensive end, and not afraid to run the floor.
And man,
they're really getting in there.
They're not afraid to throw up a three-pointer, man. They're trying to build that lead up.
Yeah, number 13 open.
Slightly flat on the shot. Fights for the ball, gets it back.
There's that intensity that's
Crosses
gone
him
up.
and
Set up
dishes it out.
Yeah,
that's the
setups of
composure we
offense.
talk about
Just
when it
gotta
comes
set
to
up
this
offense.
beautiful sport. Number 11 with the ball, moves it to number 10, back to number 11, drives to the lit, and
it's a tough time.
That was all ball. That was all ball. Spin from the Jeppe player.
Oh!
Put back by number 23.
That's that athleticism we talk about.
That's that athleticism
that was really
Jeppe always
special.
comes with.
That was really special.
And that's timber, like they say.
That's what I say. And there he
Blocks
is.
it off the backboard.
There he is. He's just getting it all up. He's just doing
Then
it
he
all for
just
them right
steals
now.
it, man.
Transition
Leading to the-
offense from Jeppe.
And that's a travel from Jeppe's number 1.
Timeout. Pretoria Boys High School.
Timeout, Pretoria Boys High.
Number 23 is he's a little bit of a special case.
He's a special case. I've seen a few games of him. Saw him against Parktown, saw him against St. Peter's, if I'm not mistaken.
Is this at the tournament?
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Both teams just came from a tournament, so a lot of game time that's already been happening from both teams.
Yeah.
But number 23 is very, very special. I like the composure that Jeppe has on the offensive side.
Yeah.
But I really like the way that Pretoria Boys High turned up the heat a little bit. In the first 2 minutes, they weren't really there. Wasn't really sure of what type of game they were going to have, but ever since then, they really know how to turn it on. And on the offensive side, they've really got some good shots, and then defensively, of course, getting into the passing lanes, making those steals, and making it difficult for Jeppe to get in there.
Once again, it's Jeppe on that 2-on-2. Boys High's getting nothing inside the paint right now. Boys High's getting nothing inside the paint because they've got that anchor in the form of number 23 on Jeppe's end, manning that 1 in the 2-on-2. He's getting those blocks in, he's getting those steals in. He's playing amazing defense today.
Very great.
He's not getting too many looks on offense, but it's still early in the game. I'm sure we'll see him.
When a guy gets his offense like that, you know something else is going to come through because he's getting it on the hard work.
Exactly.
Offensive boards, defensive boards, blocking, running the floor.
Yeah.
And so he'll get a couple. He'll get a couple.
And it looks like it's the same 5-on for Pretoria Boys High School.
Yeah, Boys High still sticking with their starting 5. No subs as yet, but Jeppe has made a couple. Coach Andile going to his bench.
Going to the bench.
Got away with that one. Could have been another turnover.
Boys are still with the ball. Gives it to number 6, who already has a 3-pointer today.
Great pass.
Dishes it out to number 13, takes his time. Gives it to number 10. Aggressive in the paint.
Whoa, that's a big time rebound.
And that's some.
Hey man, that's the paint.
That's some bully ball in the paint.
That's the paint.
That's the paint for you. That's the paint for you.
That's the paint.
You can make a mistake at any time, dude. You can make a mistake at any time.
Boys are going to their bench, getting a little bit of physicality. Number 20 getting ready to check in. Number 20 is a big boy from Pretoria Boys High School.
Yeah.
Very, very physical.
Very physical.
Seen him move up and down the court.
Very much a slasher.
Yeah.
Very much a slasher.
Absolutely,
He's not
absolutely.
just big, he's athletic as well.
Can give you that very good screen, so Pretoria Boys High is going to need him. But that's a very strong striver, number 23. Got a little bit of contact, but didn't fall. They got the offensive rebound, though. It was a very physical game,
that's
Coach.
a jump ball right there.
It was a very physical game, Coach.
Yeah, and we called it.
Both teams fighting for the ball, whether it's on the concrete, whether it's in the air, whether it's on a player.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to get up in there. They're not afraid to fight for it. A lot of things happening at the table right now. Technical issues, as they like to call it. You know. Andy Lithope, they're just needing a timeout. Just wants to talk about a couple of things.
Not
a lot of things to talk about, just a couple.
Just a couple of things to iron out. They're 4 points down with 1 minute to go in the first quarter.
Hey man, it's only the first quarter.
It's only the first quarter.
We got 3 more to go.
The game's still heating
How
up,
exciting is that, man?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But just in case you guys are wondering out there, it's a live game at Pretoria Boys High School.
Great weather.
Great weather.
Yeah.
Great energy.
2 very physical teams playing today.
A lot of energy happening. A lot of energy happening from black and white.
From the Jeppe crowd.
They're here for their team.
They're always
here for
rep
their
their
team.
team.
Yeah, they're here for
always
their
rep
team. It's a very, very close game on the other side.
On
there on the middle
court,
court.
we have the under 15C team playing against Jeppe's under 15C team. Currently, that side, boys' size under 15C team is 13-11 up. Looks like a very tight game that side.
Very, very tight game. All the games have been very tight today,
Yeah,
so expect the same out of the first team.
That's
I don't
standard
expect too much of a blowout.
That's standard procedure when it comes to any game against Jeppe. You know, you always get a close game.
Right.
You always get a very aggressive, physical game.
That's right.
And these guys will never let you just have an easy basket.
No, they'll never
give
do
you
that.
an easy basket.
They'll never give you an easy basket. Easy doesn't. It's not a vocab of Jeppe Boys High School.
Never.
They like to do it hard. They like to make sure that they make you work for it. And,
I mean, when I was around in my high school days,
right,
we used to call Jeppe the bad boy Pistons of the because that's their style of ball. Jeppe crowd hyping them up, and they get the basket. Number 23 with the composed finish.
Emmanuel Chine looking for a travel on that one. Not particularly happy with that basket, but
not very happy with that.
You know, you reward a guy that goes into the paint and takes a little bit of contact. You give him something.
Yeah.
39 seconds left in this first quarter.
Jeppe up 6-4. I mean, Jeppe down 6-4.
Is that Pretoria up by 2?
Pretoria up by 2.
We got Pretoria Boys High got up, going up by 2.
The Jeppe crowd warming their team up again. Great ball movement from Jeppe. Great ball movement from Jeppe. That's a three-pointer, and it's missed.
A little push-off by number 20. Little push-off by number 20 inside the
A little
paint.
push. He doesn't know that.
You can't let your hands go in the paint.
Man, if you're going for that rebound, go for the ball and not for the man.
15 seconds left. Boys High's got the ball, so that means they're going to have that last shot.
Let's see if they keep the ball until that last shot.
Swinging the ball.
Number 13 with the ball.
Number 13 left open.
And that's a miss.
All right.
And at the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, we have Boys High up 6-4 against Jeppe Boys High School here at Pretoria Boys High.
All right, so some eye-opening things there in the first half.
Very eye-opening.
Both teams are willing to play aggressive. Both teams are ready to go at each other. So that's pretty good. We like the fact that, you know, physicality is still allowed in today's game.
Exactly.
And really love the way that they're controlling it on the offensive end. I mean, they're getting the shots that they want.
Yeah.
It's just that they're not falling. But the physicality, both on defensive side, on the defensive end, these two teams are definitely going at it.
We always hear about the influence of the three-point shot in the modern game.
Right.
We always hear about the influence of the mid-range shot.
Yeah.
We don't really see many players getting into the paint anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and that's I'm happy to be seeing a lot of that today. A lot of aggressive physical play. It's always lovely to see some old school basketball like that, you know?
I mean, the current finals MVP is a guy that just gets 50 points inside the paint and at the line.
Gotta put some respect on Giannis Antetokounmpo's name, man.
Hey, man, that's my guy. That is my guy, man. But, you know, we got them coming out into the second quarter over here. We've got another 8 minutes, 8 minutes stop-start.
Boys High with one sub, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Boys High went into their bag a little bit over there, put on number 20.
One thing I'd say about the Jeppe team, they use their bench pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely.
They use their bench pretty well.
Very good rotation from Coach Andile in the first quarter over there. And I think they've got number 20 on because they're trying to meet that physicality with 23. 23 is just getting a lot of things going on. So let's put number 20 on the court and see how he can handle that.
As simple as that.
Ready for the second quarters. Number 13 starts off the offense over here from Pretoria Boys High School.
Number 13 starting it off for Pretoria Boys High. Number 20 getting at the high post. And it's a turnover. Number 1 running the fast break. Great defense from number 13 from Pretoria Boys High School. That's a Jeppe inbound.
Coach Andile out there calling a set play. Calling up a set play.
Getting it on the
inbound play. 3-pointer from number 10.
3-pointer and he misses. There's been a couple of close threes from Jeppe so far.
Yeah. Eventually something's going to go in.
Eventually they're going to go in. Number 5 with the ball, doing a bit of work, killing his dribble early, gives it to number 10.
Oh, that's nice.
Number 10 with the drive to the lane.
Wow,
Great
wow,
offensive
wow,
ball
wow,
from
wow,
number
wow.
10, but he lets it go.
That's that athleticism we were talking about at the beginning of the game. Both sides have got it. They've got physicality, they've got athleticism.
They're both very aggressive. They're both very aggressive. Jeppe's number 20 off for Jeppe's number 13. And that's a Jeppe side ball. Jeppe number 4 goes up for the 3, and that's an air ball. Gathered by number 5, who pushes the ball up. Sees the run of number 19.
That's a great pass.
And that's a missed layup. And a block by number 23. This man did not come to play today.
No. He's tidying up.
He's lighting it up. Crowd just hyping their player up.
Yeah, who is that guy?
Who is that guy?
Come on, Timber.
That's Timber.
Come
right
on,
there.
Timber. You're working hard today, big fella.
Timber
There's that
with the
number
drive to the
23 over there, just giving him a little bit of body offensive board there by Jeppe,
And
number
number
10,
10
and he
makes
puts it up with an easy one.
And just like that, we have a tied game, coach.
This was a very tight game. It's a tight game, it's a tight game.
Yeah.
It's difficult, nothing is coming easy.
Number 10 gets it out the high
Penetrate
post,
the middle.
gives it to number 13.
Maybe one more pass.
To number 5, back to number 13
is open,
Number
he takes
13
that
from the 3.
Wow,
That
wow,
great
wow,
board
wow,
from
wow,
number
wow,
10.
wow.
Great board from number
I mean,
10.
honestly speaking, he was above the
That's
rim
what
and then he touched the top of the backboard.
That's
over
what
there.
we mean when we say box out and catch that thing.
That's right. And 23's got a body. That's the first thing he's got to do. We know he can jump,
Yeah.
but use your body.
Use your body, man. Don't let that man get the ball. Get him away from the ball, and then you go towards the ball. It's as simple as that.
Boys out with an out of bounds play.
And they're calling that foul. They're calling that foul.
But they're not calling it on 23, I don't believe.
Oh, that's
foul on number 10.
That's a foul on number 10. They're calling it foul.
Very clean from 23.
Yeah.
Number 10 was
Clean
the one
block.
that just touched
Very
him on the
clean
way
block.
up there.
Very clean block.
Second quarter, 6-6.
Second quarter, 6-6. The intensity's stepping up quite a bit.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, absolutely. They've got that going on.
Yeah.
As number 20 is at the line going for 2.
Sinks the first one.
Sinks the first one.
That's 7-6 to boys out. Let's see if
Defense
we
wins games, same as free throws. They give you a chance as well.
Yeah.
Give you a chance. Hits the first one, going for the second. Number 20, coming off the bench. A little bit of physicality from the big guy. He hits 1 out of 2 there, but you
Rather
take
1
some.
out of 2 than 0 out of 2. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you take some.
Yeah.
You take some.
Number 23 driving to the rim. Number 20 with a strong rebound.
That was a bit of a turnover over there, running it into the fast break. I mean, you know, you don't like those sort of mistakes, but at least you know you see the intent and what they're trying to do. So
Exactly.
you accept that. You accept that, and then you just get 5 guys behind the ball and play some good defense as Pretoria Boys High goes into a 2-3.
Yeah. And it looks like Boys High's playing a 2-3 right now.
Yep.
Boys High's Jeppe number 10 with the floater, misses, and catches his own board. 23 with the board.
You know, that's what we talk about when we're talking about a shot blocker versus a shot changer.
Yeah.
Number 20 already coming inside and changing and influencing a lot of shots. He might not be getting the blocks like 23, but he's influencing
But he's
some.
influencing something.
Yeah.
You know?
There
And
he
he
is
gets the
getting a
ball.
grab. Yeah, man.
Gets it to number 19, breaking some ankles. And he travels.
All right. Number 10 seems to be okay.
Yeah.
Looks like he just wanted to
He
see
doesn't
something
look like
on the floor.
doesn't look like he's gonna need that ice on his ankle.
He dropped a couple of coins there, man. He dropped a couple of coins. It's hot out. He wants an ice lolly.
Yeah.
He wants an ice lolly. He's fine.
Jeppe's number 1 bringing it up in this first team game.
There they are again. Pretoria Boys are getting their hands in the
Boys are
passing
getting
lane.
their hands involved on defense now.
That pressure is starting to mount. That pressure is starting to mount. The same
Very
pressure
tight
that
game.
Brest Jeppe had in the first quarter is now coming onto the
Boys
Boys
are
High
catching
side.
up now.
And then they're posing it on Jeppe.
Yep. Boys are just moving. Jeppe's just moving the ball around the 3-point line. Back to number 1.
Great pass.
To number 10. To number 1 again. To number 10. This is great ball movement from Jeppe.
Number 10
a
redeems
great make
himself
from
there.
number 10.
That's a left-hand layup.
That's a left-hand layup right there. There's a reason at under 14 level we teach that.
Got to have both hands when you're
Gotta
going
have
up
both
to the
hands
rim.
ready. You
That's
never
right.
know when you're gonna need that lift.
Absolutely.
Hey!
23 is working.
It looks like a physical battle between number
23 is
23
working.
and number 20 today.
No, but that's 23 is working.
Yeah.
Who is that guy?
Who is that guy?
Come on.
Who is that
Who's that guy? Number 30 from Pretoria Boys High School's name is also Temba, so we can't get confused as to which guy we're talking about. All right, we're talking about 23 in white.
The bigger Timber's making the big, having
wow.
the bigger game today.
Yeah. Bigger Temba. Number 20 had a very good move in there, but just couldn't finish it. Very great spin on the interior there, but just couldn't get the
Number 4 going
finish.
all the way.
Oh, that's
Having no fear. And that's what the Jeppe coach has been asking for all game.
That's right.
Have no fear.
Have no
go
fear.
Straight to the rim.
That's right. A little excuse me with the little bump in the chest. Not afraid of that big guy, and just laying it up there just to make it look like, you know what, I'd do this.
Yeah.
I'd do this. Got 4 minutes left in this quarter.
4 minutes left. Looks like
Number
we have a
6
stop
comes
from
back
Boys
into the
High.
game.
Number 5 off for number 6.
That's the second foul that number 10 has picked up in as many minutes. 2 fouls in
Coach is
2
very
minutes.
unhappy with that.
So he's going to have to look into that if you're going to need him for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Good ball
And
movement.
it really
there by
does change
Pretoria Boys High.
how the tactics around your game when a player is accumulating those fouls, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes you're looking into your bench at a time that you don't want to look into it, and you find yourself over there not having any players to look for. Foul trouble is something that you don't want to find yourself into.
You really don't want to find yourself in foul trouble. And it looks like Jeppe's going that way.
So number 10 is still in the game. Number 6 just checked back in. And 23 hasn't had a rest.
Great ball movement from Jeppe so far on this possession. Number 23 bullying his way into the paint, making that basket, and that's how you earn your points in the paint.
He's a big boy.
You just gotta move somebody out of the way.
Hey, man.
You just gotta move somebody out of the way to get some space for that basket, you know what I mean?
He's asking for personal space. Get off me.
He's asking for that personal space.
Physical. It's a side ball.
Side ball, foul
as you
from
thought that he was
Jeppe.
shooting, but it's a side ball.
Yeah.
So it's looking like Jeppe Boys High is picking up a couple of foul troubles. Looks like they might just be inside the penalty. All right, so we just had the ref going over to the table just to explain what's happening right now. Jeppe Boys High has accumulated their 8th foul,
And
which
it seems
is
as though
in the half.
It seems as though Pretoria Boys High
So
inbounding.
yeah,
Okay.
so on the next one, they'll be in team trouble.
Yeah.
In team fouls. So on the fouling side, your team has 4 fouls to give per quarter before the other team is able to go to the line on every other touch. And just to explain what just happened over there, number 10 just got fouled. Yeah,
Okay.
common foul in the normal game, but because they're in the penalty, he's going to
Makes
go
sense. Makes sense.
Let's start feeding the guys in the low block.
Always got to appreciate Andy Lechope. He's going to have his say. Anybody that's going to listen. Anybody that's ready to listen, he's ready to be in your ear. And right now he's in the ref's ear.
Yeah.
Not really happy about the call that just happened right now. He wanted to travel, but unfortunately they got the foul and now going to the line for 2. And he
should be
makes 1
careful
out of 2.
because these refs are never afraid to call a tick on these coaches, yeah?
I'm not afraid. And you can't be afraid.
Can't be afraid of
You're the law. You're the law.
Oh, what a great pass, and he doesn't get it off. Number 6 bringing the ball up.
Yeah.
Pretoria Boys High School with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock for the second quarter. Number 11 going aggressive into the... Number 23 with the block. Clean block.
I'm not really sure, but I think that's his fifth.
That's his fifth block today.
That's his fifth.
That's his fifth block. He has more blocks than points.
Hey, let's talk about that now. Those are the type of players that you need on your team. A guy that doesn't care about the offensive end, but he's making sure that he protects the rim on the defensive end. Number 23 is having
That's a timeout for
day.
That's a timeout for Jeppe right there.
23 is having a day.
He does not look very happy with his team right now.
No, he doesn't look very happy. But when you have such high standards, I think that it just comes naturally to you.
It does come naturally.
Even if you're up by 4 points, you still believe that there's more that you can do, and that's ambition.
That's ambition right there.
And just signs of a great coach, because he's always going to want the best out of his players.
Yeah. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left on the clock of the second quarter.
2:08 left. 7-12 to Jeppe Boys High School. I think the game is going exactly how we thought it would go. Not a blowout.
Not a blowout per se. It's still pretty close.
Any team can step up and take this game over if they need to.
One thing I can say is that I've seen a lot of aggression, a lot of physicality, especially from Jeppe's number 23 and Boys High's number 20. The big boys on the court, the Twin Towers, they're doing the most right now.
I mean, when you're a big man on campus, you gotta play like a big man on campus.
You gotta play like what?
You gotta play like a big man on campus. Jeppe had that timeout.
Yeah.
So Coach Andile coming out of a timeout, calling an inbound play.
Let's see what his team
Let's see
brings
how
out
the
of that
boys
timeout.
execute and they throw it away.
Start with an instant turnover.
Then who's there?
Big man Timber
Who's
gets
there?
the ball back.
Who is there?
And he goes straight to the rim, gets his 2 free throws.
You know, it's such a joy to see kids like this. A kid that is not slowing down. He's not afraid of anybody.
At the same pace, you know.
He's same pace. He's not afraid of anybody, and he plays within the confines of his own confidence.
And that's
knows how to protect the rim.
That's the definition of a first team play.
That's a first team play. He knows how to protect the rim. He goes to the line. He hits his first free throw over there as he hits 1 out of 2. He knows how to drive. He knows how to create separation. He's not afraid to bully ball. And almost playing as if, you know, he's been playing first team for 5 years. We got to check that out. If we can get some stats on this kid, just to know how fast did he play. So he's only in grade 11 from what we get in that that information is that number 23 is only in grade 11.
He's only in grade 11.
Number 23 is only in grade 11, only been playing this year. And so he's picking it up. He's picking it up. If this is how he looks right now, I'm afraid to see him next year.
Very scary hours in his matric year.
That's right. That's absolutely correct. So 138 left in this half.
138 left.
That means left in the second quarter.
Jeppe possession. Jeppe's up 14-8. Number 1 for Jeppe, bring the ball up. Passes it to number 10. To the big man, number 23. Back to number 10, back to number 1.
That's great defense by Pretoria Boys. Honestly speaking, you could almost see that steal coming. Number 13, not afraid.
Unfortunately, he doesn't make the layup.
And Jeppe's coming back onto the other side.
Almost gets it to the big man.
Trying to be a quarterback there, man. Trying to be a quarterback. Got your wide receiver there at number 23 trying to hit him. Same play that Coach Andile came out of the timeout with. Let's see if they can execute this one.
Let's see if he can work this time around.
There we go, much better.
10 with the ball. Shoots that 3. Misses.
Well, they got the shot.
They got the shot, They got the open look. Number 30 driving to the rim. With the reverse, gets swatted. Number 4 has the ball.
That's a shot changer versus shot blocker, man, because he changed that shot to force him into a reverse. Didn't really fall the way that it wanted to. But I tell you what, the offense might not be working as much for Pretoria Boys High, but they're competing on the defensive end, and that's the reason why they're still in this game.
That's true. That's true. They're slacking off a bit.
Yeah.
They're slacking off a bit. And with 48 seconds left to go, let's see. Let's see
we got
if they can
48
fix
left.
that up. Number 30 with the ball.
Running the floor.
Throws it to number 13. Number 30 again. And he makes it.
Wasn't afraid on that one.
He wasn't afraid.
Wasn't afraid on that one. He went straight
Saw
up.
the lane.
Confidence.
It's open, went for it.
Yes, sir. 30 seconds left in this half.
And that's what the youngsters got to recognize. You always got to go for that open lane.
No fear, as the coach
No fear.
from Jeppe says. No fear.
Yeah.
Baseline's open. No fear.
What a drive along the baseline.
Back-to-back drives on
Back-to-back
each
drives.
baseline, and both of them have worked out
Very aggressive
beautifully.
gameplay. Yeah. And that's a turnover from Pretoria Boys High School with 10 seconds to go in this quarter.
That's a turnover. I mean, we haven't seen consecutive turnovers in a while, but it's still a turnover. 7 seconds left, 6-5. And number 23 takes a lost shot.
And he misses
And
it.
number 6 with the rebound.
And that's a wrap.
He heaves
for
it.
the second quarter.
All right.
And here at Pretoria Boys High, it's halftime here between Jeppe Boys High School and Pretoria Boys High School. The score currently is 16-10 to Jeppe. First half, we saw a very aggressive display from both teams. And it's going to be very interesting to see what Coach Tshwane and his Pretoria Boys High team do in the second half.
Yeah, because, I mean, like I was saying earlier, that I mean, you're not getting the offense that you want.
Yeah.
The shots aren't falling the way that they want to be falling. But, I mean, just because you're playing such great defense or you're protecting yourself on the defensive side, you find yourself down by 6 at the half.
Exactly.
That's a lot of game. That's a lot of road to travel. Mistakes are going to happen. But they got to stick together.
They got to stick together.
They got to make sure
the game
that...
plan that the coach is giving them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Contain number 23, he played 16 stop-start minutes in that first half. He didn't get subbed once.
Didn't get stopped once.
Very, very strong man.
With about 5 blocks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think he got 5.
5 blocks, 4 points.
I think 5, we will give him
Lost
5.
count of his rebounds.
But we like the way that Jeppe runs in their transition, good transition offense.
Yeah.
A little bit of struggling in the half court, but you know, when you're up by 6 at the half, you'll take that on the road.
You can kind of afford to do that.
You'll take that on the road.
Especially on the road.
I think we got the ref there that put 5 minutes on the clock in the half, so we should be getting this game up and ready very, very quick.
Yeah, we should be getting this game running up quite soon.
Let the boys hydrate a little bit.
Yeah, Coach Tshwane is just having his final chats with these boys. The
Half-time
Jeppe boys just working on their shots and layups right now.
Coach Tshwane out there got a lot to say.
Yeah.
Got a lot to say. Lots of respect for Coach Tshwane.
Yeah.
Lots of respect for Coach Tshwane. He's coached the best of them. He's played against the best of them.
Yeah.
And
at every single level.
At every level.
Yeah.
And he knows if there's anybody that can turn this around for them, give them the right instructions to follow to make sure that they get back in this game, is definitely going to be him.
Yeah, he does have that experience. He does have that experience.
Second half about to start, third quarter, bringing it up. Boys are down by 6. Coach Tshwane getting a lot of instructions going off out there, trying to get his boys rallied up. And it's going to be a very, very interesting second half, because we need to understand if Jeppe can carry on with their physicality, if Boys High can match their physicality, and see if we can get some good offensive sets going on for Pretoria Boys High to start off the second half. But so far, Jeppe's up by 6. Visitors on the road, I think they should be very happy with that. And we'll see if they can carry this on in the second half.
We'll see if they can continue with the physicality again. I'm expecting the Jeppe coach to rest number 23 for just a little bit. Just give him, because if he's going to play him for what, 8, 16, 24,
So it's 32.
32 full minute stop-start, then hey, he really must trust that homie with the fitness,
Right.
the intensity, and the focus.
It's a lot of trust that you have in a player for him to play all 4 quarters without any rest, and then the only rest that he gets is the 30 seconds on the timeout, or the 5-10 minutes that you get at the half. But coming out, we expect him to keep the same intensity, maybe up it a little bit. So that means you got to expect the same thing from Pretoria Boys High School. As you see them, they're already ready on the court. They're ready to come out. They're ready to fight. 23 is going to start this half. Number 10 is still on. Let's not forget that he's on 2 fouls, so we're taking care of that as well.
Yeah, and it looks like Boys High will be starting this half for us.
Number 30 starting off that offense. Oh, okay.
Number 11 starting strong in the post.
And number 10 is still getting on the... You got to box out. He's a very, very athletic player. Look at him getting up there. If you don't get a body on number 10, he's going to out-jump them all the time.
Yeah. You can see he works a lot on that vertical.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's a great high jump. Very, very athletic.
Boys High moving the ball. 3-point
I think we could have done with an extra pass over there. There's number 13 that hits from the corner. He was open.
Could have been made. I remember we were chatting earlier about that decision making. I like to refer to it as snap decision making, because some players tend to make those snap decisions to put up an unnecessary shot.
Right.
To take that extra dribble that leads to a turnover. To make that extra pass that was not necessary.
It's a little bit of IQ there that's needed from a player. You're not asking for a lot. You're just asking them just to think about it, see what's in front of them, in a triple threat, and maybe there's an extra pass. Maybe there's a shot to take.
Yeah.
Number 10 understanding that he's in a lot of foul trouble, so he let that number 30 dribble past him with no defensive pressure whatsoever. If that's the case, if you're going to show me that as a player, I'm going to keep coming at you.
Yeah.
Just try to get them laces. You don't want to trip over your laces.
Always got to call the time off.
Got to get them laces. Jeppe not moving the ball around at all. They're just moving it from one side, back to the middle, side to the middle.
You're not really putting too much ball movement into this play.
Yeah, no dribble penetration, just moving the ball around.
It's been moving between,
and that's what happens.
And that's what happens when
what happens.
Yeah.
There's no cutting, there's no dribble penetration, there's the ball moving on the perimeter, nobody is replacing, nobody is looking for the ball to move anyway. And I understand we don't have a shot clock, but let's get some offense going.
At least get some smart offense in.
A little pick. Extra pass that we were talking about earlier.
Shoots a 3.
That was a good shot. Oh, turnover.
That's a turnover. Number 1 gets the ball. Number 4 with it. All the way to the hoop.
That is a beautiful move.
And it looked like he was up tip.
Gotta finish.
Hey, you have to finish that.
Gotta finish.
You have to finish that. At this level, open
number 11
like that cannot be missed.
I think he got away with a walk there. As number 13 gets away with a foul.
Yeah.
So
ref says he got all ball.
We call that balance.
I guess it's always
it's loud right now.
It's loud right now. Jeppe definitely setting the new course right now.
They're going off.
Yeah.
They are going off.
Yeah.
There's a lot of vibes right now from the Jeppe boys. They're rallying these boys behind. They love their school. They're in black and white.
Yeah.
And this is a very good time right now.
Yeah.
Pretoria Boys High needs to get a little bit of energy. And I'm talking about the fans and the players.
Yeah. I mean, the players on the court are also not displaying too much
energy.
That's
great basketball movement. It's great ball movement. There they are again.
Number 4.
Physical.
Censored.
Physical. line. First points of this quarter.
Yeah.
Well, not yet.
Misses the first one.
Not yet. This game is very close. They're gonna add up at the end. If you don't hit them now, they're gonna add up at the end, and we're gonna remember them. 16, 10, 5:32. He goes to the line and he hits 1 out of 2. That's very good. That's okay.
That's the first point of the half.
That's right. Number 7 ready to get into the game.
Number 30 for Pretoria boys. Like it's number 13.
It's a little bit of problems with the time, but nothing that we can't sort out.
Yeah. That's a 3-point attempt. 3-point attempt missed. Number 10 for Jeppe, bring the ball up.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
That's a foul. Coach Andile giving a ref a little bit of thank you. You're not going to get a lot of those.
Yeah.
Jeppe again, no movement whatsoever. Ball moving on the perimeter.
It's staying between number 1, 10, and 4.
Oh, there we go.
Big man number 23, and he misses under the rim.
That was a nice pass on the entry.
That was a beautiful pass.
That was a very good pass on the entry.
They definitely caught Pretoria Boys High School slipping there.
Oh, wow.
Number 13 with the lovely finger roll into the
so now we see that he's got a bit of an inside-outside game. He can go to the hole and he can make that floater, and then he can go to the three-point line and he can make those shots. So Boys High down by 5.
Jeppe's going to have to be smart with how they got him.
Right.
Number 6 not seeing the options on the fast break. Decides to go on his own.
Is that a corner pass? Pass to number 11. This is great ball movement so far. Number 10 getting some work. That's an athletic player right there. He knows how to do it.
And he makes it. Boys are closing in on Jeppe.
They really are. They really are. And those are two good layups.
Yeah, very good
right?
layups.
2 good layups.
Yeah.
One on the transition, one on the number 10 over there as the big man gets some good inside position. Knows how to finish with the right hand. That's good basketball so far. Momentum shifter possibly.
Yeah.
Again, Jeppe taking their time on the offensive end, moving the ball on the perimeter, showing these guys where they're going to pass.
That was almost great.
If you know you're just going to pass on the perimeter, the defenders is already going to see that. You're making it easy for the defender.
You're making it easy for the defender.
Come on.
But as well,
go in
for defense to get to be caught slipping in a situation like that.
That's right.
Because they assume that the pass is going to move between those 2 or 3 players only.
That's right.
Until the one pass moves into the paint.
And they got that, but they didn't convert.
Exactly.
And that's just testament of touching the ball. You know, there's a difference between shot taking and ball touching. You got to touch the ball a little bit.
You have to touch it.
Make sure that you feel that rock. Extra pass in the corner there by number 11.
Yeah. And that was
and Boys High gets another offensive board.
Number 13 with a pop shot. Misses.
Another offensive board. Jeppe needs to start boxing out over there because they're not putting any buddies on anybody. They're allowing them to out-jump.
They're allowing too many offensive rebounds to happen.
So Boys High number 1 is it just seems like they're outworking them this quarter.
They're working a bit harder in this quarter. They're working a bit harder.
But Jeppe's only scored the 1 point, right? And Boys High's got 4.
Jeppe only scored the 1 free throw.
There it is again. Look at that.
Great steal. Number 30 pushing it up. Going all the way. And he misses it.
Look at them fighting though. They're fighting on the
Great
look at them. Hustle from Pretoria Boys High. This is the Pretoria Boys High that you. That's a Pretoria. That looked like a little bit of a foul.
Number 4's pushing up. For Jeppe, I think the refs might have missed the foul on that.
I think they might have. I think they might have. Number 10 is not happy.
Yeah.
Gives a little stare down there to the ref and let him know, look, man, I'm still here.
I'm still out here.
I'm still here. A little bit of a stare down. Looked like he wanted to dunk that, though.
He looked like he was going for the skies, man.
They are fetching him, double teaming him. They know they have to double him. That's an excellent
sends it
pass
out.
over there, number 13.
Pop shot, swish.
That's a very good basketball.
That's beautiful basketball right there. Boys has definitely worked hard this quarter.
And listen, it doesn't matter what age group you're at. Anytime you go inside out, you're going to get something.
You're going to get something. If it's not your basket, someone's open.
Somebody's open. You got that sort of presence over there. Another turnover by Jeppe. Pretoria Boys High is having a quarter, if ever I've known one.
I mean,
but stripped there, number 23.
You're going to see some
Showtime.
Number 23.
Showtime.
And he
Showtime.
slams it down.
Showtime. A little bit of that.
He slams it down.
A little bit of that.
Yeah.
Hey man, who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
That's him, I think.
It's a very physical.
Very good dunk from number 23 on the last possession. Jeppe ball right now. Once again, they're just moving it between the 2 or 3 players along the paint.
Still, number 1 taking that shot. They call that a walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great dunk from the young man, number 23.
Yeah, he's got some ups.
Yeah.
I think he had something for breakfast because I mean he's blocking on that rim to protect it, and then he wants to take it down himself. So I mean,
he's just in the mood.
He's just in the mood. That's a great one. That's exactly what he's in the mood. He's in the mood. Number 11 with a great first touch. Very good first step.
Number 23 ain't here to play around, man.
Coach Shine has something to say. Oh, the coaches are in it now.
Coaches are in it.
When you see the coaches coming off the bench, you know it's a hot game.
Yeah.
Things are being said on both sides, both benches. Everybody's trying to get theirs in. Whoever's willing to listen is going to get this ear.
Facts.
They're just going to ha. Let's go.
Coach. No.
A little bit of a conversation between the table and the Jeppe coach. They say, Coach, number 23's got 4 fouls. He says, no, it's okay. It's normal.
It's normal.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
I can play.
Boys are inbound. Number 13 has the ball, moves it to number 30. Number 30 back to number 13. And that's still boys are ball. Post up by number 11. That paint was 2-packed.
Got 30 seconds left in the third.
30 seconds left in the third. It's still a very close game.
We need the refs to get a hold now. They need to get control. They can't lose control. Doesn't matter how hot this game is.
I'm seeing a lot of calls, and the coaches are getting quite rowdy right now. Big man Timber with the ball.
Boyzai brings up the ball. Number 6 he's been very good on the ball.
Yeah.
Doesn't turn the ball over too much.
Very
number 10.
fundamental base player.
You see that number 11 getting inside there? That means that nobody's putting a body on him. Boxing out. Very, very huge. There he is. He's open.
My main problem, and
that is the end of the third
quarter.
Boys High down by 3.
Boys are down by 3. Boys are had a pretty good quarter, but they let Jeppe come back strong at the end of that quarter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very tight ball game on our hands right now. 19-16 to Jeppe Boys High School. The 4th quarter to play.
Hey man, I mean, you don't have to explain to any player what the 4th quarter means.
Yep.
You gotta go out there and you gotta play your heart out.
This is clutch time now.
It's crunch time.
It's
game time.
Yeah.
It's the only time you have left.
Yeah.
And
this is when you make your name.
That's exactly what it is. And on top of that, boys, they need to protect home court.
Yeah.
They got to protect home court. So they've got a little bit more to fight for in the 4th.
Yeah.
But both teams got a lot to fight for as Jeppe's up by 3. The scoreline 19-16 right now. We're going into our last 8 minutes of this game.
And in terms of that home court that Boys are trying to protect, this is Boys Eye's first game in front of a crowd since the pandemic started.
That's right. That's right.
The worst thing that could happen to them would be for them to lose to a bitter rival like Jeppe right now. So let's see if these boys have the drive and motivation to close this game out. But first they're going to have to catch up to Jeppe with that 3-point deficit.
the challenge.
Yeah.
That's the challenge.
The Jeppe crowd coming with a lot of intensity.
Oh yeah. They're ready for the
boys
fourth
on.
quarter. They've
Yeah.
been excited the whole game because they know that they have
Yeah.
more than a fighting chance. They're ahead right now, up by 3 going into the fourth
Yeah.
on the road. You take that.
Definitely.
All right.
Lots of intensity from the crowd.
Yeah.
Let's hope the team can channel that in the fourth quarter.
That's right. Got to use the energy that you have around you. It's been a minute that we didn't have a crowd, so
Yeah.
this fourth quarter should be the most exciting of the whole day.
Yeah, most definitely. And we'll have Jeppe Boys High School starting this fourth quarter for us. Number 1 with the ball. Bring that up, giving it to number 4. There's that passing again amongst the Jeppe players along the key.
Boys are in transition. It's a
Good
left-hand
basket
layup.
from number 13. It's that left hand we spoke about.
That's
again.
right. It seems like they're okay with letting number 1 shoot it.
Yeah.
He's had 3 shots in that exact same position. All of them going in the same line, air ball.
Yeah,
So
no one's committing to him.
Yeah, no one's committed to him. They're allowed. They're pretty comfortable to let him go. There they go, doubling.
Number 11 with some strength in the post. Number 10 makes slightly misses that basket.
Whose ball is that? They
That's
got that on Jeppe. Jeppe ball.
You don't have to do the contact.
Number 4 bringing the ball up.
3-pointer from Jeppe, and that's a miss. Good hustle from number 6 from Pretoria Boys High School. He brings the ball up. He goes all the way alone, and
They call that
be
a
number 23 fouled out.
I think that's number. I think that's 5. I think that's
should
5
be-
on number 23.
That should be him fouling out.
That is 5 on number 20. Oh, that is huge. Oh, that is
And he's
huge. Oh no. That is huge. That's the risk
Yeah.
that we were talking about.
the risk.
You're going to play in 4 quarters. He's going to pick up 1 in
have
each
to.
quarter. Somewhere
Yeah.
it's going to happen as well.
Yeah.
6:41 left in the game. Boys High is down 1,
Yep.
and number 23 just got fouled out of the game.
Yeah.
I felt like he was outdone though.
He was
A
out.
little bit hard for. I
Yeah.
thought that was a clean block. But
think
you're
that
coming
was
from the
all
back,
ball. Yeah.
so you know the ref sees it from a different angle, so it's a little bit different.
Couple of calls that the refs got wrong today. Couple of calls that the refs got wrong. Very frustrating for a coach in that position.
Number 6 going for his second one, missed the first. Makes the second. It's a tie game.
That's a tied game.
It's a tie game.
Tied at 19-19 with 6:41 to go in the fourth quarter.
And Jeppe is missing a huge part of their heart. Huge part of their heart.
He played,
There's a hole in their heart
played
right now
every
because
minute
there's
of the
no
game
number
so
23.
far,
That's
and
right.
now he's off.
That's right. So it's about to be interesting to see how Jeppe follows
Jeppe
through
chucking
without
up
him.
another 3.
Okay.
And they make it this
That's
time.
the response.
Yeah.
That's the response.
Yeah.
He said, no, look, coach, I know that 23 is a good player, but I'm a good player too.
Yeah.
I also suit up in Jeppe number 1.
That's fine, coach. He ain't the only
Jeppe
guy
first
on
team.
this court.
Yeah.
He's also here. You know? But I feel like that's gonna open up the Jeppe paint a little bit on defense because they don't have their big anchor
That
in
is
the
great
two-
ball
in the
movement.
2-on-2 anymore.
Yep.
Good board from number 4 from Jeppe.
Jeppe needs to get control of this game. Now they're up.
And that's a travel. Okay. That's a travel.
I thought that was a foul.
Yeah. Crowd is definitely very unhappy
yeah, the
with
crowd
that.
is not happy about that. and you know what? I mean, I'm looking around,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to agree with some of them.
I kind of agree too.
I'm starting to agree with some of them.
agree too.
That was that was a
was a
foul.
harsh
That
call.
was not a
That was
travel.
a very harsh call.
But we're all human. We make mistakes, but not in the
Yeah,
fourth.
not in the fourth
Can't
quarter.
make mistakes in the fourth quarter.
5:39 left and it's 22-19.
No sir. No
Yeah.
sir. No sir.
So the score right now is 22-19 to Jeppe Boys High School.
Yeah, Jeppe hit that 3-pointer, man, by number
Yeah.
4. That said, hey, listen, we know we lost our 23, but I
I'm
can
out
make
here-
some shots too.
I'm out here too.
I can make some shots too.
Yeah.
Very intense in the huddles. The coaches are really getting into it right now, and I'm
Yeah.
really liking that. They're getting into players' faces. They're making sure that everybody has got a, is being challenged.
Yeah.
You're not going to go into the fourth quarter and just play because you think that you're in the first team. You're going to go into the fourth quarter because
I mean,
these are the guys that we
they got
trust.
to make sure that guys get onto the court in this last bit of the fourth quarter.
That's right.
And, focus with everything that they got.
Yeah. The crowd needs to get back into it, man. It seemed
Yeah.
like Jeppe lost a little bit of gees as soon
yeah.
as the crowd got a little bit silent, but they've been
Yeah.
using a lot of that
They were
energy.
using a lot of that crowd energy.
So we got to make sure. There goes Boys High about to do a war cry. Maybe that brings something out of their first team. A lot of fouls as well to start off this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's a very clean quarter so far.
So clean,
It's a
very
very
clean.
clean quarter. I mean, even the one foul that has been called was quite a harsh foul to call.
Yeah, that on number 23 there at the end over there. Yeah.
That was
I
quite a harsh
that
foul to call.
very, very unlucky for him.
Yeah.
I thought it was a clean block. That would have been what, number 6 or 7?
Yeah.
He's been on a block spree, man.
He's been on a block spree today.
He's out there shopping. He's shopping for every single one. Said, I got it.
He's
We had to
swatting
slow him
whatever he
down.
sees.
Yeah,
He's
man, you
swatting
come
whatever he
inside,
sees.
get it out of here.
Yeah.
Get it out of here.
But Jeppe still has a solid unit on.
That's
Pretoria
right.
Boys High looks like they're coming with their starting 5 again.
Both of these coaches have really trusted their starting
Yeah.
5s to carry a
Yeah.
lot of minutes in this game.
Yeah.
And that's how we said it's gonna be a very close game.
That's how it is. That's honestly how it is. As much as the first team coaches would want to give minutes to some guys on the bench, and that was a good post move
That was
by
very good
number
by number
11.
11, yeah.
As much as the coaches would want to give those minutes, you have certain players that you trust in big game situations like this.
That's right. That's exactly what it
Yeah,
is.
it's 22-21 in the fourth.
Very close game.
Very close game. There's a certain amount of guys that you gotta trust.
That's right.
Only give him one option.
And that's 3 personal fouls for number 30 from
Oh,
Pretoria.
is that
Boys High.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
That's
5
three
minutes
fouls.
and 9 seconds left in this game
Yeah.
to make sure that those 3 don't turn into 5.
He has to play honest defense.
Very
That's what
honest.
he has to play.
Very honest defense. That's what we asked for. Oh,
With a great ball movement. Drive to the rim.
number 10 is a bit hurt there.
Jeppe still have possession. Surprised that the ref's not calling 3 seconds on this.
Oh, number 10.
And we have a bad injury for
That was a very, very bad
High
injury.
School.
A lot of collision that happened over there.
Yeah.
Number 4 came in with a very strong dive.
Yeah.
Number 10 put his body on the line. You love to see it, but you don't want to see the kids
You don't
hurt,
wanna
and I
see-
hope that
you don't wanna
everything's
see
okay
that.
right now. Medics are going to be out there doing their jobs.
Yeah. And it looks like Pretoria Boys High School will be bringing on their big boy.
Oh, Coach Tshwane trying to sneak in a bit of a timeout over there off his time. The clock. You got to call them to the bench.
You gotta call them to the bench.
Call them to the bench. The time's
Yeah.
not going. Maybe draw up a little bit of a play, and then you'll be okay. But you don't go onto the court.
As simple as that.
But we hope that he's okay.
We hope that he's okay though.
He's just as important to
Looks like
Boys
he's
as
getting
number
attended to by the
23 is to Jeppe.
Yeah. Every player in the squad is important.
That's right. And we're just hoping that everything is
Yeah.
okay with him. The medics
Puzzle's never
are.
completed without all his pieces, you know?
Hey man.
Yeah.
Hey man. Tell them out there. They need to hear that.
Yeah.
They need to hear that.
I'm also just wanting to lead her. I'm standing there.
This is what you like to see. Hot game. The coaches going at each other.
Yeah.
Just trying to say a couple of words. I think they're trying to find out who's hosting lunch after this.
Might be a few mind games involved in there as well.
I mean, who's hosting lunch? Where are we
Yeah.
going to eat? What's the best spot in Pretoria? I heard this, Mr. Tshwane saying, nah, that's not what I heard. I know this spot.
Yeah.
We love to see
Both
it.
fans both sets of fans clapping the play off.
Absolutely. We
Yeah,
love to see it.
Number 10 for Pretoria Boys High had a very solid game today.
And you take out one big man, you put in another big man.
Put in a bigger man.
You put in a bigger man. You put in a bigger man. 4:45. Boys High down 1.
4:45.
Jeppe up 1 on the road.
Yeah.
On the road.
Surprised that both teams are not in foul trouble right now.
Yeah.
With the aggression that was happening in the first 2 quarters, I thought we would be seeing something like that. Number 6 with the pop shot. And he missed.
You think the refs are letting the boys play a little bit because it's the 4th quarter?
Yeah, I think they're gonna let them play a little now.
Okay.
I think they're gonna let them play now.
Coach Andile with high IQ already knows who's going to go where, letting his players know.
It happens.
Yeah.
He sees the play before it happens.
Number 13
with the pull-up shot, and he misses that.
Again, Jeppe not
going all the way to the rope, and he gets that. Number 6 for Pretoria Boys High School gets the crowd hyped up.
Coach, now Jeppe hasn't been boxing out the whole game.
Jeppe hasn't been boxing out at all.
Those second chance opportunities are coming because you're not boxing out. It's not that you're not playing hard, you're just not playing smart. Those guys are getting inside the lane, getting these offensive boards, and they're putting it up. Now Pretoria Boys High is up by 1, getting ready to play.
Interestingly enough, this is the first time Boys High is up since the first quarter.
Listen to that.
Yeah. So
that's a huge second half that we're talking about right now.
They've clawed the way up.
Very huge second half.
Unfortunately,
there they go again. Look who's got the ball.
Big man number 20. And that's Boys High ball.
Why Boys High getting their hands on that ball, coach?
They're getting their hands on that ball.
Jeppe is not clearing out that lane. You got to box out.
Got to box out. If you don't box out, the opposition's going to get that ball.
That's right.
Number 11 driving to the rim again.
Oh! That looked very uncomfortable.
That looked very ugly.
That looked very uncomfortable.
And I think the refs are going to have to call it.
That looked very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's back up.
Oh, he's back up.
He's back up.
But it looks like he's limping. Looks like he limped.
There's too much pressure on the coaches as well. No one knows who called the timeout. How to call the right timeout there. Number 11 just went down after number 10 2 minutes ago went down as well. Pretoria Boys High finding themselves in a little bit of a mishap, if you will.
Now the Boys High depth is really going to be tested.
They really are.
The boys on the bench are going to have to show that they can step up as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. .45 left in this game. We're in the 4th quarter. Very tight game between Pretoria Boys High and Jeppe Boys High School. Jeppe Boys High School down by 1. It's been an up and down game in the 4th quarter. The refs are letting the boys play a little bit. But we're looking forward to this finish. We're looking forward to this finish. We know that these are 2 teams that got a lot of pride. One is on a home court, the other one is on the road. And both have got something to prove. We're just hoping that this game finishes off with no more injuries, as we've just lost 2 boys from Pretoria Boys High School in this game, and we're just hoping that everybody else is able to finish this game in a very healthy manner.
But I mean, that's what comes with an aggressive game like PBH's versus Jeppe. That's what comes with an aggressive game like this. We're bound to see a couple of fallen soldiers along the way, you know what I mean?
That's exactly correct.
Yeah.
Even boys that are walking onto the court, the guys are walking with a bit of a pep in their step. There's a bit of a limp. And you can see it's been extremely difficult. Boys have been throwing themselves all over the court, fighting for the ball, 50-50s
They're getting their hands involved.
They're getting their, exactly. And let's just hope that nobody gets hurt for the remainder of the game.
And it looks like Boys High is moving to a full-court man defense.
Coach Chinese not going to take any more chances.
He ain't taking no more chances on this.
Definitely not going to do that. We're saying, everybody find a man. We are going to play 3 minutes and 40 seconds of great defense. No boxing out again.
Great honest defense for 3 minutes is all he's asking from his team. Let's see if they can execute. All the way to the hoop from number 13, and he misses. And that's Boys High ball. Gets it to number 30. Number 30 to number 13. To
Number 15's open.
Straight off the bench. Wanting to make
Number 20 working, eh? He's putting on just as much pressure as number 10 did.
Yeah.
But they're not boxing. If you're not going to box out,
If
then I'm
you're
going to
not
try and go
box
for the
out,
ball every time.
That big man's going to get the ball, you know what I mean? Number 4 moving up. Trying the spin cycle. And the refs are still not seeing some of the violations. Coach Anila getting fired up.
Yeah.
Both coaches barking instructions at their players. And that's high school ball for you on a Saturday afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No boxing
Big rebound
out.
from number
Oh, that's a
13.
big block.
Big block by number 20.
Number 6 has been playing extremely hard on the... Oh, another turnover. Number 15. What can he do?
He can go one man. Oh, he can't. Number 4 with the rebound. Gives it to
Number
10.
30 playing some full court defense, like you said, coach.
Yeah. Simple. Good block by
Number 20's been protecting.
protecting that paint at any cost. Number 13 with the ball.
Oh! I thought he was going to pull up for that 3. You have an open lane. You got to take this. Is the fourth quarter.
It's the fourth quarter. You got to make the most of every single open shot. Got to take every single open lane.
Absolutely.
Number 13 with the ball. Number 6.
Number 6 doing the right things.
Slightly misses.
Number 6 doing the right things.
Number 20 he's getting the boards, but he's not catching them.
Right. He's tipping out here.
He's tipping them out.
He's tipping the ball.
This ain't volleyball. We gotta see some strong rebounds.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow. Number 15.
Number 15 going to the line.
Coach Andile's blood pressure is raising.
Yep.
It's on a high level right now.
It's going up.
It's 2 minutes, 7 seconds.
Yeah. Hey, yo, that's a free throw.
Fifteen goes to the line, misses the first. If ever you needed to hit your free throws,
It's right now.
it's 2 minutes, 7 seconds left on the clock.
Especially if you're trying to step up for an injured starter.
I mean, you know, they're giving you a chance. You got to take it.
And he misses the second.
That's 0 for 2 with a lane violation. Oh, wait, hold up. We're just waiting for the ref just to signal to us. Number 6, pushing.
And that's Jeppe ball.
Jeppe ball. So number 6 pushing under the basket there.
Jeppe's one down with 2 minutes to go on the clock. Coach Andila just asking for some composure from his team.
Oh, mistakes that don't need to be made at this time.
And at this level.
Number 11 looks like he's good to come back into the game. And number 10 is back into the game. This is great to see. It's great to see both of the boys back up off the bench, ready to go into this game. This is showing a lot of heart.
This is a lot of heart.
This is what you like to see.
These boys they just want to play basketball.
That's all they want to do.
They just want to play basketball.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We could be any other place, but all we want to do is just play basketball.
Yeah. Number 6 with the drive to the left.
Oh, that's a very great steal. Very great steal.
And just like that, Jeppe takes the lead.
About what?
With 1:33 to go.
That's right.
Boys has number 30 bring the ball up. This is a very tight, intense ball game.
Oh, the game is getting hot.
From boys are gonna come back to bite them. If
That's
they
right.
lose this.
That's exactly what. 2 minutes 07 left of the clock.
Yeah.
You had 2 and you didn't hit 1.
Yeah.
Number 30 for 3.
And he misses it.
Number 10
coming back with the intense rebounds.
Again, boys are tipping these.
Gives it to number 10. Number 10 with the make for Pretoria Boys High School.
We call this pound for pound.
Yeah.
You hit, I hit.
Yeah.
Let's see who goes down first.
We've got 1 minute left on the clock.
1 minute
ladies and
left.
gentlemen.
It's a very exciting time.
exciting
Everybody's
game.
on their feet.
Number 6 for
Number
Pretoria
6
Boys High with the scoop.
making big time plays.
Hey, big time play with the steal there. Big time play with the steal. Getting the crowd hyped up.
56 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
Boys Eyes up by 1.
Up by 1.
And
We might buy
how much are Jeppe missing, that number 23 right
They're
now?
missing him quite a lot, especially on the defensive end.
Oh,
the big boys on the Pretoria boys high end are just making their way into the paint.
Absolutely.
There's no one to swat those out, and it looks like there's no contingency plan for Jeppe.
And let me tell you, coach, you can't win games if you don't rebound.
Yeah.
You can't win games if you don't rebound. 56 seconds left on the clock.
50 seconds.
Everybody's got something to say.
Yeah.
Everyone's got something to say. All right. You got the refs getting into it.
Yeah, the refs,
coaches getting
the refs
into
are
it.
quite stuck into it right
So a
now.
little bit of a player
Yeah.
movement as well, some
Yeah.
play action.
Players
That's
also
okay.
staring the refs down when they make some very questionable calls.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Boys Eye's got the ball.
Yeah.
There's not a lot that you should do. You're in foul trouble. Swing the ball.
They
Swing the ball around.
They should just be swinging it around. There is no shot clock. It's less than a minute on the clock. If I was Boys Eye, I'd hold this ball. I'd hold this ball and run the clock down.
And run the clock down.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now number 30 is going back to the line.
Yeah.
Last
And
time
the
a
risk
Boys
was-
Eye boy was at the line, that was 207. He missed both. He
And
died
the
up
risk
by
was-
one. They need these free throws right now.
And the risk with this is that he could miss his second, and this Jeppe boy's ready on the fast break
47
right now.
seconds.
Yeah.
Coach has got one timeout left.
And that free throw is missed by number 34 Pretoria Boys High School. Let's see if he can be clinical in clutch time.
Jeppe missing their box outs, Boys
Yeah.
High missing their free throws. It's a tie
That's-
game right now.
And he makes a second.
He makes a second. Very, very
Boys High up
close.
by 2. Jeppe
Coach
holding
Andile with the timeout.
Yeah.
47 seconds up by
to go.
2. Hey, this
Might
is a
just
close
be
game, man.
overtime in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So when we looking at the keys of the game, like how did we get here? How did we get to 26-24 scoreline? Well, we got here because they've hit a couple of shots.
Yeah.
I think each team has probably hit 1 or 2 threes. It hasn't been going as much for them from the 3-point line, but every single one has been penetrating. Now on the defensive end for Jeppe, they haven't been getting their their defensive rebounds. They've been allowing Boys High to just get everything off the rim.
Yeah.
And that's just allowed them to keep going into this game. Boys High picked up their defense to start off the third quarter. They've been absolutely amazing on the defensive end in the second half.
I mean, it's a lot of mistakes that were happening from both teams, especially in the second half. Particularly in the third quarter, Jeppe slept a bit, woke up at the end.
Yeah.
The fourth quarter's been a bit more open now.
The
Still
refs
very
allowing
tight.
the boys to go at it.
The refs are letting the boys play their game now. And it's very interesting to see whether Coach Andile will be asking his players to foul now with 47 seconds left. And they're already in foul trouble. So
They're already in foul trouble.
Yeah.
They're already in foul trouble. Jeppe boys haven't stopped letting their team know that they're still here for them.
They love their team.
They keep going for their team. They're making
that
those.
they love their team.
Yeah, they're making that noise.
Yeah.
They still believe.
They still
47
believe.
seconds is a lifetime, coach.
47 seconds can be 10 minutes on the court.
Hey man,
Yeah.
you make sure that you get the right passes in the right areas, but you're gonna trust the coach
You're playing
Andile.
stop-start at the
Your
end of the
coach,
day, you know?
your trust coach A.
Yeah.
Your trust coach A to come out there to at least make a play and make sure that these guys understand themselves coming back onto the defensive end. You got to protect everything now, and that means you got to protect the offense. You got to protect the defense just as well. And when you come back onto the other side, they got to box out.
They got to box you
Got to
out.
box out. If Boys High does at any chance get this extra shot, then these guys need to make sure that they box out. But you got Coach Andile about to call up a play. It's Jeppe ball coming out of the timeout with 47 seconds left on the clock.
Both teams have stuck with the same 5.
That's right.
The last 47 seconds.
Boys High keeping with their man-to-man since they started the fourth, so
It's worked pretty effectively for them.
he's in the corner over there, a place where you can get trapped. Now he gets it out, number 10 on the ball, 40 seconds left. That was 7 seconds of nothing.
Yeah.
Boys High with the hands in the passing lane.
Number 7 with the rebound.
Number 7 with the offensive board.
Trying to go for something fancy. Boys
Jeppe
High
still
letting a lot of
fighting.
offensive rebounds go. And that's smart from Boys High.
23
number 13.
seconds.
Just hold
Number
the ball.
6.
Just hold the ball. At this point in the game, all you have to do
17.
is just relax and hold the ball. Great
Swing the
tackles
ball
from
around.
Pretoria Boys High right now.
Swing the ball around.
Yeah. No need to shoot.
7. That's exactly how you finish a game. There's no shot clock.
Yeah.
You swing the ball around.
And that's going for a dunk to close the game. And we are calling that a Pretoria Boys High School dub. Very
That
close game,
is
coach.
a comeback from Pretoria Boys
Very
High
big
School.
comeback from
Oh,
Pretoria
wow.
Boys High. Very big comeback.
Come on now.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted.
This is exactly what we
Close
wanted right
game,
here.
got the crowd out here.
Yeah.
Back and forth basketball,
and
went
forth
all the way
basketball.
down to the wire in
Yeah.
the fourth. That's a great basketball game.
That's what we love to see.
That's a great basketball game.
Big win for Pretoria Boys High School
Very
against
big
the
win.
Joburg rivals right now.
Yeah. Coach Shine should be proud of that.
Coach Shine should be proud.
Okay,
And
he stayed
obviously,
with the boys, gave them the right instructions, made sure that they followed
boys
them, and
lining-
execution is always going to be the best way to go forward
boys
to win
lining
games.
up at the halfway,
Giving each other a hand.
just giving each other a hand for a good game.
Final score 26-24. How close is that?
Very close. Very close. It was mainly due to a lot of mistakes from both ends.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the end of the day, boys I wanted it more. And that's what wins you games.
That's what wins you games.
Yeah.
Go to the free throw line, hit a couple of free throws.
Yeah.
You get a couple of offensive boards, that'll give you a chance. And if the other team is not going to take you off the boards,
Yeah.
then you know they're going to be in a little bit of trouble, especially when
Boys
23 went down.
Boys I recognize at the end of the game that they didn't need to put up any fancy plays.
Right.
They just needed to hold the ball, relax, and yeah.
But that was amazing. That was a great game.
Yeah.
Pretoria Boys High with the win, 26-24, live from Pretoria Boys High School. Jeppe Boys High came with everything that they could, just couldn't get it at the end. But it was a very exciting game, Coach.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think we got exactly what we needed
We
today.
got exactly what we needed. We were entertained. It was a good game, and yeah.
All right, we're signing out, guys.
Signing
Thank you
out.
so much. We'll see you guys live next time. Basketball Sheriff, everybody get in line. Let's
Peace
go.
out.
Coach, I'm about to get a job. I'm about to get a job, coach. Great job. Thank you so much. That was fun. Hey, man. Nice one, guys. Nice one. That was fun. Oh, we saw. What's up, black and white? Black and white. Black and white. Oh, we saw the black and white. Black and white. Black and white. Oh, we saw the black and white. Black and white. Black and white. Oh, we saw the black and white. Black and white. Oh, Hey, quiet.